Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, and it's networking week, followed by pitch week. Andrew, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every Friday training, this time it's on networking. No better time to start building your network than now. Welcome, everybody. The Mindful Black Sheep. Welcome, Jesse, as always. Hello. And let's get some questions going. Good morning, Colleen. Let's get some questions. Anyone want to go live, let me know as well. Get some good questions today. Moving forward, Bob Moad, Seattle. Here we go. How do you study the white space in your calendar? So it's the empty space, blue space, any color space that you want. So first, the word study means to pay attention to and give intention to the coincidences that we want. More than just studying what we have planned during the day, the white space, empty space, blue space in your calendar is what you don't have planned. And it's extremely important to study, pay attention to, and give intention to what you don't have planned, all that empty space. I get more done looking at, free space in my calendar than any other time of the day. And I've done it this morning, just little things. It's amazing what you can get done in 5 minutes of free time if you pay attention and give intention to it. And those things add up. During the day, if there's 10 little 5-minute breaks that you can be productive, accessible, and gracious with, you can do a good deed. You can call somebody. You can clean something, you can organize something, you can find the efficiencies in that. You'll be so much better off. So most importantly, hey Mia, happy Taco Day at Michael Radin. How are you, Michael? Welcome, Taco Day. It's Taco Tuesday for all of you great connoisseurs out there. Let's see, I got some questions, keep them coming. What are 3 tips to create a better connection with someone? So we're going to do our training this Friday. If Team David Meltzer is around, maybe we'll post that. But this Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you didn't catch the trainings, you can go to the playbook and download that, or on YouTube and check that out. But networking and the tips for networking is, number 1, make a plan. Make a plan to network in person, on the phone, via email, and media every single day. Make that plan. 2, effectuate and have a question ready in each of those circumstances. So prepare what you're going to say if you meet someone in person. And it could be something as simple as, hey, how are you? Where are you from? What are you doing today? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Whatever it may be. Email. All your emails that you send back should have a planned question, or do you know anyone that can help me with blank? So that's a very critical thing to do. Also, look people in the eye and smile. It's amazing if you engage people at an emotional level, that there's a flow, there's an opportunity that exists. And these are the tips that you can use to network. Most people have no intention or attention to it. They just feel as if, this is going to happen because they're smiling and dialing and dialing and dialing and dialing without those types of things. Feel free to register for networking training this Friday, 949-298-2905, or david@dmeltzer.com. Go ahead and do that. Let's see here. What inspires you to better yourself every day? What inspires me to better myself is enjoying the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. So knowing my what every day, taking inventory of my values, is the immediate step to what inspires me to pursue that what. And I do it day by day. I'm not afraid of being a hypocrite, not afraid of changing my mind, not afraid of getting better and learning lessons and having pain in my life to indicate that I have lessons to learn. All of those things are integrated and aggregated when you're in that pursuit. But that's what inspires me, is to continually clear that connection to what I know is an unbelievable source of power, light, love, and lessons. What are you looking forward to most this week? Business-wise, personal, family-wise? Looking forward to training the most on networking. I really, really enjoy every Friday. I look forward to it with the thousands of people that we're inspiring thousands more. It's just so exciting. Personal-wise, I am looking forward to taking a vacation on Saturday. So hopefully that'll all work out well, and I'll be able to spend some close family time on vacation on Saturday. Looking forward to that as well. Although I do take vacation every day, I'm looking forward to traveling for the first time in 6 months. Coming from someone that travels 2 days. Let's see if someone wants to go live with me. Let's see here. Haven't talked to you in a long time. We'll see how that goes here. And there he is.
Hey, hey, how's it going?
It's going good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm actually on my business account right now. That's why my name's not up there.
Oh, that's all right. I recognized it. What question you have for me?
Yeah, Dave. So, maybe just something encouraging. I've kind of been working for free now for about a year, learning as much as I can. Um, at times it can get a little discouraging. I'm just hitting the phones, sales. I'm working on my pitches, working on trying to land my first commercial deal. Um, Tough times right now. Just my family kind of getting kicked out, having to relocate. Just money kind of being an issue. How do you get through that storm? And um, you know, yeah,
Yeah. So, one, let's take the perspective that you've been making an investment in yourself, right? No, there's only activity you get paid for, activity you don't get paid for. If you're not getting paid for the activity, you're making an investment in yourself. You're not working for free, right? And all the great, successful people have made investments in themselves through good times, bad times, difficult times. I had the co-owner of the LAFC, Tom Penn, on, and we were talking about when he graduated law school and wanted to have a certain position, and making the investment in himself, and for what was just going to be a short amount of time turned into 6 years. And he always was angling towards the job and the profession that he wanted. So I think there's two business issues for you to look at. One is continue to enjoy the investment in yourself, right? It's your own forgiveness. Don't make things tougher than it is on you. You don't live in a why me world, you live in a try me world, and you're going to make that investment. The other side is that there is a cash crunch for you and your family, so resolve that, right? It doesn't mean push yourself a little bit harder and go and take a job or an activity that pays while you're doing the other, and you may find that there's some synergistic or supplementary things that can be done that will drive more opportunity towards the commercial real estate side of what you want to do. And looking at people have been dishwashers and ended up being huge commercial real estate people because the dishwashing place that they worked at had clientele or ownership that was interested in the same thing. So you can be strategic. You have plenty of energy, you have plenty of knowledge, you have plenty of desire, but don't take the why me attitude, take the try me attitude. I know you can do it. I know. Don't forget to find people that sit in the situation that you're looking to be in. Ask for help. Just say, hey, do you know anyone that could help me? I'm looking for this, and go ahead and do that. But most importantly, you are making an investment in yourself. Take care of the short-term cash needs and keep on investing in yourself. Does that sound fair?
definitely. Thanks, Dave. And I definitely picked up a nighttime job to help out with my family, but it's actually at a gym. So now we're closing down because of the new regulations. But
Yeah,
yeah. Uh, uh, do you or anyone is anyone looking to invest in commercial real estate, Dave?
I'm
Apartments?
sure. I'm sure there's a ton of guys. I have a ton of clients, and depends on what area, what types of commercial real estate. So go ahead, reach out. I'll make some introductions for you. I'll be more than happy to help. Okay.
Alrighty, sounds good, Dave. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Take care.
All right. Yeah.
It's all in your mind, right? You got that perspective. Nothing, if you have pain, mental, physical, emotional, financial pain, it's just an indicator that you have a lesson to learn. And it's a challenge to allow you to enjoy your own acceleration and growth, your own expansion. And, it beats the alternative, I'll tell you, to go ahead and allow yourself to learn and to grow. And it makes it so sweet on the other side, when you have the successes from the enjoyment of the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential. And really glad that Jeff joined us there. Let's see here. What is the principle to achieve daily success? Um, for me, the daily success comes from mindset and heart set. And so looking at that mindset every day will allow you to, create the reality that you want and to find the light, the love, and the lessons and everything. Your reality is the way that you see it. You give meaning to everything you see, and everything that you see, you've intended to be there. And so that equation has to unravel in the context of what you see and how you see it and what the meaning you give to it. And so as you practice seeing what you want to see, intending what you want to intend, learning what you want to learn, you will find that you will have success every day with the correct mindset and heart set of providing value, of being gracious and accessible, and of course productive. And looking at that, how do you making charges come later in the service industry affect it? Not sure what that means. Alrighty, let's keep these coming here. Thank you for all the questions, by the way, everyone. Opportunities are everywhere. You just have to match the frequency to the ones that you want. Yeah, thank you, Jesse. Exactly. So you have to be and raise your awareness of what you're intending and what meaning you're giving what you're intending, and allowing the coincidences to happen by paying attention to and giving intention to the things that you have planned, don't have planned, your sleep, all types of activity that you get paid for, as well as the activity that you don't get paid for. What do you mean by heart set? No, heart set, HEARTSET. So the heart set is the way that you feel about the things that you've intended and the meaning that you've given what you've intended. So thank you for asking and clarifying if I'm mumbling. So that's good. What book has impacted, influenced your life the most? Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Power of Intention, Dr. Wayne Dyer. A Course in Miracle. Those three books have impacted my life the most, and I continue to read them every day. How do you practice the things you want to get better at? Lower the bar, set a daily reminders and routine in order to effectuate what I want. So just daily practice, lower the bar. 2 minutes a day is more than two on a Saturday. Consistently and persistently practicing, whether it's ending fear or health or meditation. These are some of the key practices in my life that I've taken on. So good questions. What do you do to constantly challenge your underlying beliefs and assumptions? There's one question that challenges the underlying beliefs and assumptions, and it's, why do I feel this way? So, continually asking yourself, if especially you take a baseline every morning, your highest frequency, if you're intending to plateau and grow, if you feel off, if you don't feel good, if you stop, drop, and roll and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? And start understanding and seeing patterns and processes that may be deeper than within the context of what actually appears, meaning subconsciously or even unconsciously, things that you've inherited into your DNA that may have no practical meaning to it, but yet it has grown arms and legs and provided void, shortages, obstacles, anxiety, shortages in your life. Ask yourself why. Why do I feel this way? And start exploring that every single day and shifting your energy and canceling out those negative feelings, any interference or corrosion. Perfect. How do you encourage innovative ideas? How do I encourage innovative ideas? Within myself, I, look and see the credibility of the idea, the emotional attachment I have. I do an intuition check. I quantify the reasons that I think the idea will work, the impact it would have quantifiably, and then also what capabilities do I have, want, or need in order to effectuate or monetize the idea. So those are the ways that I encourage my own or other people's ideas in order to execute on those. Um, let's see here. Biggest mistake you see young executives making as a leader? Humility, right? They don't ask for help. It's the same mistake most people do. They're afraid to say they don't know what they don't know. They're afraid to ask for help, to find someone that sits in the situation that they want to be in and ask for help. Do you know anybody that can help me? Everybody's a sponsor and a power sponsor. Use them. You can do it. I promise. That's the biggest mistake for sure. Anyone want to go live? Let me know. Go ahead if you want to go live with me. We'll see here. What is your best advice to effectuate others' attitudes positively? Well, number one, come to the realization that you can't control how other people feel. You cannot control how other people feel. And that's a really important way to understanding how we help affect other people. The best way to make other people feel good is to do something for them or ask them for help. Either one is a truth that allows people to feel better. And so if you can do something for somebody, if you can add value to them, or even more importantly, if you can make them feel good by asking them for help, or if they know somebody that can help you, either way is a great way to shift somebody's attitude and intention and allow them to see things with the light, the love, and the lessons that you see them with as well. Uh, how much do you need to save up to get started in real estate or an investment? Depends, right? It depends on your time and risk tolerance. It depends on who you partner with and what deal you're able to provide. So there is no set amount. I've been in deals with zero down and millions down. It's just determined upon timing, risk tolerance, partnership, business structure, all of those different things. So, it's finding the right deal that can be profitable and figuring how you could participate in it as an investor, a broker, an agent, a channel partner, whatever it is. There's a way to participate into things that are supplementary and synergistic to successful real estate investments at this time or in the future. Always exist. So looking there, let's see, we'll try to go live with someone else. Thank you very much. Don't forget Friday's trainings on networking, how to build your network, grow your network, take advantage of your network. You can register by texting me at 949-298-2905 or email me, david@dmeltzer.com. If you want any free book or guides or anything, you can email me as well. Hello.
Hi, Meltzer.
Hi.
No, I can't, you can see me well. So, I had a question,
Thank you.
and I needed to know, like, if it is appropriate to start a business with someone, then impose like charges later on after doing a service industry, because I work in a commercial gym as an instructor.
And what was the question? I'm sorry, you spoke a little quickly for me.
Oh, I was asking if it is okay to impose charges for the maybe ratings, to charge them for service that I provide later on after I give them a free trial of the service.
Yeah, so of course, what we want to do is ask, and by providing value with whatever you're doing, if you allow someone to see the value of it, and then ask them and say, "Look, would you, like to continue, or do you know someone else that would like this?" Absolutely, we want to charge for that, and the better we can articulate the value of what we provide, the more statistically successful we'll be at gaining more business and getting more referred business.
Oh, that's a better answer. Thanks for it. And either way, thanks for the other call about advising on calling someone to be able to convince them about a business, because it has enabled me to do a couple of things in a great way.
Yeah, well, allowing people, for free to see exactly what value you can provide is a great way to prove that value and allow them to do business with you and refer more business to you, especially in your profession and industry, especially today where, they have to have an individualized program with the safety in mind. So, make sure that you're asking and providing that service and value, and you can quantify it about how much value it does provide and how much either time or resources or how their better health or fitness will contribute to the amount of money or profit that they make. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, it sounds better.
Awesome, my friend. Good luck. Take care. Kate, good morning. I see you there. Uh, Good to see you. Let's see here. Continue these questions coming. Keep them coming, everyone. What is your favorite activity that you get paid for? Probably speaking. For me, Giving virtual or live speeches to me is an incredible experience and an activity that I get paid for and can impact so many people and provide value. I've changed thousands of franchises. I've changed thousands of executives, thousands of employees, sales reps, human resource, and the amount of value that I can provide in a half hour, an hour, to be able to change that mindset and heart set and the capabilities of an entire organization within the context of that time, to me is the greatest joy and activity that I get paid for. And I always look forward to doing it and feel blessed that I'm able to do that. So let's go live real quick with one more person. These are great questions. Does anyone ever try to spiritually hack you? Of course, people do. Of course, that's the energy of the universe. People try to suck your soul and interfere with your connection. Anyway, it looks like Mary has left us to look at the ceiling. So, oh, I lost her. Anyway, hey Brian, welcome. Let's take a quick question, and then we'll go back live again. Let's see here. How can someone learn not to be so hard on themselves after a mistake? Well, I think understanding, number one, that a mistake is an opportunity to move in the right direction. So there's no reason to feel bad if we make a mistake. We should feel good about making a mistake, especially if we learn the lesson from that, because that's the whole purpose of making a mistake, right? When pain is apparent from making a mistake, mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial pain is apparent. The greatest part about it is learning that lesson. Hardest part about it is contributing that lesson to the future value that it will provide. There's so many mistakes that I made and lessons that I learned that cost, for example, financial or emotional or physical stress that have paid off 5, 10, 20 years later. And although it seemed expensive at the time, emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, uh, it has paid off exponentially because I learned a lesson. And finding that light, that love, and that lesson is the key. So don't beat yourself up. Get excited and congratulate yourself and redeem yourself to know that you're expanding and growing. If you weren't expanding and growing, you wouldn't make mistakes. If you're just sitting there high on your mom's couch without doing anything, without making a mistake, you're in a bad place. How do you deal with an over-demanding boss? Um, well, that's in your own perspective. I would be grateful if my boss is pushing me to be better, that cares enough about me to give me things to do, to help me, to look. And I also would communicate if somebody pushes you to something that you can't or aren't capable of doing, then ask for help. But you're accountable, right, to any boss to be able to communicate, hey, can you help me with this? Or I don't know how to do this, or I feel like this is too much for me to do. That's on you. Your boss only cares about you and cares about making you great and allowing you to contribute and feel good and in making investment in you. So you got to put it on yourself to communicate if there's too great of a demand or you can't keep up. You got to ask for help, but don't go to blame, shame, and justification and say that it's over demanding. That's on you. So many people do that. They go ahead and they don't speak up, and their boss's intent is to make them better, to allow them to make more money, to have more skills, knowledge, to increase their desire. But yet they live in blame, shame, and justification and then end up in a bad place. Of course, taking a great relationship and a great opportunity and ruining it because of their perception and looking at that as we go. All right, here we are. Let's see here. The match man, Alex Brass. I see you there, Darren Michael. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you determine a career field that is fulfilling? Angle towards it, right? So develop your skills, your knowledge, and your desire to angle towards a field that you feel would be an enjoyable backdrop to the skills and knowledge. That's all an industry is a backdrop to the skills and knowledge that you have, and aligning and angling your desire towards that backdrop. So, whether it's in the health field or pharmaceutical field or sports field or art field or car field or wherever it is, you have specific skills, knowledge, and desires that are applicable to that as well. Um, Very good. And I know we're looking here for Tara. We're going to talk a little bit about sleep, which is, we've been talking about intention and attention to what you have planned and what you don't have planned. It's just as important to give your attention and intention to your sleep, because exponentially that'll provide you more productivity, accessibility, and gratitude. It's so much easier to be happy when you are rested and clear and balanced in what you're doing. So, oh, perfect. We'll get time for a few more questions. I guess everybody has looking here. Maybe I'll go live with somebody else real quick if anybody's available. Look here, Darren. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. And we'll take a couple more questions. Here we go. Hey.
Hey, what's up, David?
How are you?
Doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing really well, man. You got a question for me?
Yeah. I was gonna have I'd say a quick question. It's more so relating to the topic of mental toughness.
Good.
What aspect of mental toughness do you find yourself battling with as an entrepreneur on a daily basis? So, as far as like for your longevity of being successful, which one do you find yourself practicing the most? Whether it be patience or keeping a calm mind, like which one do you find you meet more often?
For me, it's the fear. The fear that, I'm not good enough to do this, that I'm, somehow not going to make it through, that I'm not going to have enough money to stay in business. I'm not going to have the wherewithal to handle all the different activities that are going around me, all the different people. Two of the grave concerns are always employees and overhead. And, I don't allow that to grow arms and legs. I can't tell you how quickly I've been able to shift my mindset, where there's some days I wake up and I'm like, why? Why would I do this? This doesn't make any sense. And within, minutes or moments, I've switched it to being so excited about what we're doing and having the confidence back there. But I think, insecurity and fear is the greatest mindset or mental toughness that I need. It's interesting because, like, I don't quit as far as work or activity goes, right? I'm all day long. It's like I'm never too tired to do something,
Right.
but I do fight every day, the fear of success and the fear of failure and the fear of, all the different things that are going on. And it's not the fear that I don't have enough energy for it. It's that I'm not good enough. And that's, to me, the mental toughness is, it's that Rocky thing for me. It's like, it's not how hard I can hit. It's how many times I can get hit.
Right.
Right. It's I hit as hard as I can, but it's more how many hits can I take. And I think a lot of times, to find that idea that I talk about, pain's an indicator. Some days, man, I don't know. People talk about jab, 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 hook, and that's what you're supposed to be giving. Sometimes I feel like all day long it's jab, 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 hook, 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 jab, 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 and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I used to joke around when I went through my bankruptcy in 2008. There was a period where every day it was just like one phone call, one email, one letter. Everything at a time was just jab, hook, hook.
Yeah.
And I literally felt like Rocky in the ring. My wife teased me yesterday because Rocky was on the normal cable channels. She's like, how many times can a human being watch this movie? Right? I'll watch it a million times, man. I don't care if it's Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, Creed 1, 2. I don't care, because I just watch that when he's getting hit. And I know it's a stupid movie, but that's the way I feel in my life. It's like, hey, the way that you take that pain, to me, is that mental toughness. And I end up in such a good place because I can keep on taking the hits.
Correct.
Does that help?
Yeah, that helps a lot. That helps a lot, especially for, a few of my followers that may be actually watching this, because that's a question I get a lot. Everybody's like, what keeps you going? And it's like, or they'll ask what helps keep your level of mental toughness, what makes you seem so invincible? And it's like the mindset. The
Yeah.
thing is, like, it's a little difficult to open people up to that mindset because it's literally something you have to do every day. It's not something you just wake up and say, "Oh, today I'm gonna be this." It's like you have to actually work on making your mindset a habit.
Right.
And so a
And
lot of
getting
people,
better at it every day. Exactly. And, my two things about business, right? You got to have the mindset to kick all the hits and stay in business for tomorrow and guarantee you're in business tomorrow. And then build your business like you're going to work at it for a lifetime. Don't build your business to get out of it, to have an exit. You'll never get there. But if you build a business for a lifetime to stay in business every day, you'll be tough enough. You'll be able to see the light, the love, and the lessons and everything that happens. And you'll be excited about it, and not everything's going to be easy, but everything can be good.
correct.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you going live with me.
Appreciate the opportunity, Dave, man. You have a blessing, bro.
You
See you
too.
soon.
Bless you too. Thank you, brother. Keep up the good
Anytime.
work. All right. I love just the basic entrepreneurs there with the mindset and what they do. Uh, you know, keep on, just take the hits and learn from them. It's fine. Pain is an indicator. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial pain is an indicator you have something to learn. Let's learn together and help each other as we go through this. I'm going to take one more question and then we're going to go on. Don't forget Friday networking training. Join me for free. Text me 949-298-2905. If you want my free book, free guides, free training, register david@dmeltzer.com. I am happy to help you. How can you take an idea that's not in your field at all and make it a big thing? By finding people that are in that field and have done it before to help you. That's the best way to do that. So take your idea, find someone that sits in the situation that you want to be in, that has the situational knowledge, that is synergistic, supplementary to the industry or field that you have this great idea for, and see if you can quantify the reasons that it's going to make money, quantify the impact it will have to make money, and what capabilities you need, want, or have in order to effectuate monetizing it as well. Remember, to stay in business, you need to make money. You need to have enough money to stay in business. So stay in business. Find the light, the love, and lessons in everything that you do. Join me every Friday. If you can't join me on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, then go ahead, watch the replay on the Playbook, my podcast, or at YouTube anytime. All the replays, my book's free, my guides are free, the training is free. 949-298-2905, david@dmeltzer.com. Networking training this Friday, and pitch competition July 24th, the next Friday. So we got great things coming up. Pitch competitions July 24th. Come register, try out. We are going to have some great prizes for the winner. You get the 2-minute drill. So it's 2 minutes to pitch, and I will give you 3 minutes of feedback on top of that, and then see if there's some free coaching or some other things that I can do in order to effectuate your dreams becoming a reality. Remember, everyone, join me Friday, 949-298-2905, david@dmeltzer.com. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Have a great day. See you on Friday.